Megapolis Zoo, preparations were underway for the big Washington's birthday celebration. The mayor was going to make a speech, and Stanley was decorating the zoo.
You're right, over there. Nail up that bunting.
Say, Stanley, I've got a great idea. Why don't you...
Yeah, Tennessee, I'm very busy putting up these decorations.
That's right, Stanley, and we're going to help. Now, here's my suggestion.
No. I don't need your suggestions. Now, don't bother me. Hello, Mr. Mayor.
Hello, Livingston. I just stopped over to see how things were going. It certainly does look nice. However, I'd like to see something up on top of that tower. Some great symbol of freedom and liberty. I'll make it the high point of my speech.
Certainly, Mr. Mayor, certainly.
Gee, Stanley, what are you going to do?
Nothing to it, Tennessee. The mayor doesn't know it, but down in the basement there's a full-size model of the Liberty Bell. It's just perfect for the top of the tower. Now, you boys run and tell Flunky to get some men and put that bell on top of the tower. Yeah, I have to go into town.
Let's go look for Flunky.
Don't be ridiculous, Chumley. Stanley hasn't let us do a thing about the decorations, so we're going to do this bell bit ourselves.
Oh, boy. This bell sure is heavy. It sure is real heavy. This bell is heavy.
Stop talking and heave.
Here we go.
Here we are at last. Phew.
Gee, Tennessee, how are we going to get the bell up to the top?
Very easily, Chumley. We're going to bounce it up. Baldy, you and Yap climb up to the top of the tower and catch the bell when we bounce it up. Ready?
Ready.
Alley up! This time we're going to do it right. This scaffolding will get us to the top. Ready?
Gee, Tennessee, we're swaying awful bad.
Never mind, Chumley. We're almost there.
Hand it here. Hand it here.
Come on, Tennessee. Come on. You just about had it. Okay, Tennessee. Stop swaying. Stop swaying. Oh!
Gee, Tennessee, what we need is an elevator.
Yeah, that's a good idea. An elevator. Oh, that's a good idea.
Sure, but how do you build an elevator?
We'll go see Mr. Whoopi and find out.
An elevator, eh? Well, I think the three-dimensional blackboard can give us all the ups and downs on that. Get it? Ups and downs. I always... Well, now, where did I put the three-dimensional blackboard? Must be in the closet. Ah, yes. Here it is. Now, the elevator is one of the most important machines we have because without it, we would have no tall buildings.
Yeah, who could walk up to the top of the Empire State Building?
Precisely, my boy. You know, people have always tried to build machines that would lift them up, but it wasn't until the middle of the 1800s when people started to build tall buildings that elevators were worked on in earnest. Basically, all elevators consist of three main parts: a cab to carry people, a pulley at the top of the building, and a counterweight.
What's the counterweight for?
Well, it weighs just about as much as the cab, so it balances it and makes the cab easy to lift. When the cab goes up, the counterweight goes down and vice versa.
But what makes it go up and down?
Well, in the early days, they used steam engines. But they were too slow. Then they tried a steel plunger below the car. It worked on water pressure and pushed the car up.
That's a good idea.
Yes, but it wasn't too practical because the plunger needed a hole in the ground as deep as the building was high.
What power do they use today?
Today, elevators are run by electric motors which are controlled by the operator in the cab. Of course, many elevators are now automatic. Just push a button and you go to the floor you want.
But what if the rope breaks?
All elevators are equipped with an automatic safety device which was invented by Elijah Otis way back in 1853. It automatically stops the car if a rope should break. No one has to be afraid of riding an elevator.
But, Mr. Whoopi, steam engines, plungers, electric motors, we haven't got any of those things.
Just remember that an elevator is three things: cab, pulley, counterweight. You can supply the power by pulling on the rope.
Got it. Thanks a million, Mr. Whoopi. Come on, Chumley. There we are. The elevator is all rigged and ready to go.
Yeah, but we still need the counterweight.
We've got it, Chumley. Up you go. Now, when Chumley grabs onto the rope, I'll pull down. The bell will go up, and you two slide it off onto the roof. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
All set, Tennessee?
Okay, Chumley. Hold on to the rope, and I'll pull. This is easy. It works just like Mr. Whoopi said it would.
Gee, Tennessee, that was fun. Tennessee?
But finally, our heroes had the elevator working and the bell on top of the tower.
Perfect. Now let's see if it rings.
I wouldn't do that, Tennessee. That bell has taken a beating. Anything more might break it.
Don't be ridiculous.
Gee, now what are we going to do, huh, Tennessee? Mr. Livingston is going to be awful mad. What'll we do, huh?
I'll think of something. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
It does look nice, but what have you got up on top of the tower?
You're surprised, Mr. Mayor. A big surprise.
Oh, boy. Mr. Livingston's gonna unveil that broken bell any minute.
Yeah, and when he sees what a mess it is, quick.
Yeah. Where's Baldy?
Oh, I guess he started running already.
Oh, here it comes. He's getting ready to unveil it.
Yeah, now, on George Washington's birthday, it gives me great pleasure to unveil that great symbol of freedom and liberty, the
Bald eagle, our national bird, a true symbol of freedom. Livingston, you're a genius.